The online world barely had time to breathe before it erupted again with the newest installment of Gino and Jasmine's never-ending emotional roller coaster. Fans knew the couple lived in a constant cycle of passion, jealousy, love, explosions, and tear-filled reunions. But this time, the storm hit harder. Because this time, Gino claimed he had stronger evidence. And Jasmine? She didn't deny everything. She didn't scream. She didn't beg, blame, or lash out. She simply responded with one cryptic, icy, spine-chilling message: "One day I will show the whole story." And just like that, the internet detonated. A broken voice note from Gino. It began with a shaky, emotional video Gino shared late at night, the kind of video you record after pacing for hours, replaying old messages, and feeling the burn of betrayal under your skin. His glasses reflected the dim room light, his cap sat slightly crooked, and his voice trembled in a way fans had never heard before. "I didn't want to do this," he said, "but I can't keep hiding what's been going on. I found stronger evidence, more messages, more lies, a whole relationship behind my back." He paused, swallowing hard. "This was real. This happened. And she told me I was crazy." The video cut before he finished the sentence, leaving fans stunned. Within minutes, hashtag Team Gino and hashtag Team Jasmine started trending. The evidence drop, a new wave of RECEIPTS. Gino didn't stop at the video. In a thread he posted shortly after, he wrote, "This isn't the first time, but it's the first time I'm done keeping it quiet." Attached were screenshots, creatively blurred for privacy, but still enough to send the fandom into total meltdown. The messages hinted at late-night conversations, romantic emojis he said weren't meant for him, pet names from someone listed only as M, plans for private meetups, chats archived in a hidden folder on Jasmine's phone. The last part, the hidden folder, is what really set fans off. Was it real? Was it fake? Was it exaggerated? Was it revenge? No one knew. But Gino claimed that these messages were ongoing, behind my back, while she was telling me I was paranoid. Fans rewatched every episode, every tell-all moment, every argument between them, searching for clues in hindsight. Suddenly, old interviews had new meaning. Old arguments looked different. Old accusations sounded more true. The fandom was alive and feral. Jasmine falls silent at first for 26 hours. Jasmine said nothing. Not a word. Not an Instagram story. Not a cryptic quote. Not a fiery rant. Radio silence. And if anyone knew Jasmine, silence meant one of two things: either she was plotting, or she was heartbroken. People speculated wildly. She's guilty. She's embarrassed. She's preparing a revenge post. She's calling her lawyer. She's just letting him look stupid. Nobody knew. Not until she returned. And she returned with exactly 8 words that flipped the narrative on its head. Jasmine returns with a message that stopped everything. Her story popped up unexpectedly, a soft beige background, a single photo of her looking off camera, and the text, "One day I will show the whole story." No anger, no denial, no insults, no explanations, just mystery. She followed it with "The people only expose what makes them look innocent." And that was it. The entire internet inhaled sharply as if watching the start of a new season. What whole story? What wasn't Gino showing? What wasn't he admitting? What did she have? Suddenly, the debate wasn't one-sided anymore. The backstory, when love turns into a maze. Their journey on the show had always been intense. Jasmine, fiery and passionate, wore her emotions like armor. Gino, anxious and quiet, hid behind routines and logic. Together, they were chaos and comfort combined, a mix of two people who loved too much and understood too little. But behind cameras, there were late-night arguments, jealousy spirals, apologies sent at 3 a.m., blocked numbers, unblocked numbers, promises, broken promises, rebuilt promises, and then shattered again. Still, no matter how many times they crumbled, they always found a way back. Until now. Because now, it wasn't just love under scrutiny, it was trust, and trust, once cracked, is the hardest thing to repair. Gino's friends speak out. People close to Gino, anonymously, of course, began hinting that the evidence he posted was only part of what he had. One claimed he held onto some things for months. He didn't want to hurt her. Another said he loved her too much to expose everything. He still does. And that comment broke fans' hearts. Because loving someone doesn't always mean trusting them. And trusting someone doesn't always mean they won't hurt you. Jasmine's inner circle responds, "He's not innocent." Not long after, someone close to Jasmine posted a story not naming Gino directly, but clear enough for anyone paying attention. People forget what they did to trigger things. Nobody is innocent here. This became the spark for a wave of speculation. Had Gino left something out? Was there a reason Jasmine emotionally drifted? Were there misunderstandings, old wounds, broken boundaries on both sides? Fans were now torn completely in half. The public fallout, everyone has an opinion comments flooded social media. Some defending Gino, finally he woke up. She gaslit him for years. He deserves peace. Others defending Jasmine, where's his part of the story? Why is he exposing private messages? Her silence says more than his screenshots. And then there were those who weren't choosing a side at all. They're both toxic. They need therapy, not Instagram. I want the whole story from both of them. For a couple who had lived so publicly for so long, the world was now demanding even more transparency. But neither side seemed ready to reveal everything. Not yet. The phone call leak, a sudden twist. A fan account later posted what they claimed was a leaked audio snippet of Gino's voice saying, "I still love her." That's the problem. Whether it was real or edited, no one knew. But it added fuel to a fire already burning out of control. Because heartbreak doesn't erase love, it complicates it. And in Gino's voice, there was heartbreak. Jasmine hints at a truth that could change everything hours after the chaos. Jasmine posted one more message: don't judge a story when you only heard his chapter. This time, she added, the truth will make some people very uncomfortable. And that line sent shockwaves across the fandom. What truth? What did she know? What happened off camera that changed everything? What was she waiting to reveal? Was this her warning? Her redemption arc? Her dramatic finale? Or simply the calm before her storm? Nobody knew. But everyone needed to. Where they stand now, two versions. One broken love affair now. Gino stands on one side, hurt, exposed, determined to show he wasn't imagining things. Jasmine stands on the other, calm, cryptic, and hinting that he isn't telling the full story. Both believe they're right. Both feel betrayed. Both feel misunderstood. Both feel they were pushed, hurt, and cornered. And yet, the strange, painful, emotional truth is this: neither one has truly let go. Because love like theirs doesn't vanish. It fights. It screams. It drags you into chaos. It breaks you and pulls you back at the same time. And that's why this story isn't over. Not by a long shot.